So Zoar, welcome back to Georgia. Can you tell us a bit about your background and how long you've been involved in clinical research with Clinical Accelerator?
Sure. So I'm Zoar Engelman. I'm a PhD biomedical engineer and partner and chief science officer of a well-known Medtech accelerator in New York called Coridea, and currently serve as CEO of Axon Therapies, which is a startup company developing heart failure treatment. And I've been working with accelerators since the summer of 2019, so 7 years now, six, 7.
Yeah, it's a long time. And over these 6-7 years, how has Georgia's clinical research landscape evolved during your career here?
It's been really interesting. It's an interesting evolution over this time, and they've really moved from being kind of like a promising place for clinical research to like a complete powerhouse in development of new medical technologies and innovation. The environment here delivers best-in-care medical therapy to their patients, and the physicians are very welcoming of new treatments that can provide care to their patients that can address kind of unmet clinical needs.
So now that Georgia's had some time and has become this powerhouse, as you put it, what would you say are the biggest strengths of conducting early stage or feasibility studies here?
So the biggest strengths here, I mean, simply put, it's speed and efficiency. So speaking as sort of a startup CEO, the most important thing is making your timelines, hitting milestones. Those milestones are related to proving out that your therapy can help patients in a meaningful way. And what Georgia does and what Clinical Accelerator does is enable one to bring the therapy quickly into first patients and begin to learn not only about the therapy, but about how best to deliver that therapy. But I think really the secret sauce here is the collaboration with the local investigators in Georgia. It's really the physicians and the clinical coordinators that really make the difference here. People here are highly knowledgeable in their field, and they provide, best-in-class care to their patients. And so that combined with sort of a deep expertise in cutting-edge research that we're producing and bringing here really leads to a very kind of fruitful collaboration that not only brings the care to patients, but provides a high-quality data set that can be used, that is of international standards, that can be used for regulatory approvals and other activities beyond Georgia.
And going on from that, you mentioned some really good points, but what do you enjoy most about working with Clinical Accelerator in Georgia?
Well, I think, so I've worked with Accelerator a long time and saw Accelerator evolve from a very small team to like an army of people that are dedicated to medtech innovation and acceleration. And kind of, as the name suggests, Clinical Accelerator really does that, and we have really the shared goal and vision of how to bring best care to patients. Accelerator, they bring deep understanding of the clinical landscape in Georgia, and that really addresses a shortcoming we see a lot in international trials, with these kind of logistical hurdles that exist where, because you're remote as a company to that country, you struggle to address and understand completely. And Accelerator really is extension of, we see as an extension of our company. So very seamlessly interact with local clinical regulations as well as landscape of clinical care in that country.
We've thoroughly enjoyed working with you too. And being a veteran in running clinical trials here, what message would you like to share with companies considering running their first study here and with Clinical Accelerator?
Sure. I would say if somebody came to me and they said, should I consider Georgia? And they were CEO of a company, I would say that they would be doing their company and investors a complete disservice not to consider and in fact bring their technology to Georgia. It's vitally important for companies and for evolution of care that Therapies get brought to patients quickly and efficiently, and are done so under kind of the highest international standards, both in conduct of the trial and quality of the data. And that's what Georgia brings, and that's what Clinical Accelerator ensures. You know, quick access to clinical care and highest quality data.